Next, we have Samuel Inkabi. Driven by a passion to contribute to fighting human diseases through research, Samuel Inkabi, born in Mapang, Ashanti, Ghana, is currently a graduate research assistant in the immunology and microbiology concentration of the Biomedical Sciences graduate program at the University of Florida. He is a firm believer in one of my favorite quotes as well, from the late Maya Angelou: "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you."
In James 4, verse 13 to 14, it states, and I quote, "Come now, you who say today or tomorrow, we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes." I dedicate this story to Miss Francisca Anchua, affectionately called Nana Afia, my excellent former student, mentee, and friend, who passed away on Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, in Techiman, Ghana. She's honestly that personal inspiration behind I getting into biological research. I promised myself I would work hard to get a PhD training, become a scientist, and find therapy to cure her. Though I could not get this promise fulfilled to her, I hope I find consolation with working hard to finding a therapy that will be able to cure someone in her state. My journey in research began in Ghana in my basic school days. I did not know much, but all I kept saying is, I want to be in science. And from then on, I nicknamed myself Doctor, because all I knew was the people in white coats at the hospital called doctors studied science. Well, the truth be told, it was rare to hear of someone pursuing biochemistry in Ghana back in the day. I chose to go into biochemistry because I saw a Ghanaian biochemist on TV one day telling his story. What caught my attention was the way he was still intrigued by biochemistry, so I said to myself, I'm going to do biochemistry. Pursuing biochemistry was a tough decision. I do not regret along the way, although some friends and well-wishers did share their worry as to why I did not pursue other programs like medicine or nursing with regards to their concern about job opportunities after graduating from biochemistry. I appreciated their sentiments, but I kept my faith and chased my dream. 3 events influenced me to become a researcher. I took a month's course with some students from the State University of New York at Geneseo during the summer of 2012. The course had us visit interesting places, observing the mode of transmission of non-communicable diseases in Ghana. We recommended PCR as the most effective and diagnostic method to hospitals following the results that we had. My take-home message from this summer program was, if this is the life of a researcher, then count me in. The second event inspiring me to be a researcher was my undergraduate project supervised by Dr. Christopher Labi, understanding the many lives that has been lost and continue to be lost due to leukemia, and to be able to make a meaningful contribution to the story of treating, if not curing, leukemia, not only inspired but motivated me to make research my profession. The third being the unfortunate story of my student who passed away unexpectedly. Research has become personal for me, and top of the chart is honoring her memory. We're doing what I promised to do by working to find a novel therapy for those in her condition battling, especially in developing countries. Representation in research matters a lot to me because I am not in this for myself, but for the minority that has a voice and needs to be heard. Obviously, there are not a lot of Africans involved in research, and this has served as a motivation to work hard and hopefully have my name on the wall of Nobel Prize winners someday. This, I believe, will serve as an inspiration for the upcoming generation. Quoting from a former BBC reporter, the late Komla Dumont, and I quote, "Until the lion learns how to write, every story will glorify the hunter," unquote. I believe the time is now. Having found our voices, we minorities are capable of telling our stories better. And one way of telling our stories is through the various research studies we do, because our stories have a great contribution in solving the problems we have as a people. I did not magically make it here without being shielded by some special people. I sincerely want to acknowledge my family who never gave up on me, my teachers, my friends whom I call family, and my mentors. Against all odds, my story is for anyone, especially that little child somewhere in Africa, dreaming of leaving his or her prints in the sand of time, that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And anything is possible once you set your mind to it.